It's so important that you identify who your clients are. You know that people would pay for your services, but who? When I first started online, just like you, I thought, okay, everybody's going to pay for my services. But I actually started working with someone that helped me identify who my clients were. So if you're going after everybody, if you're going after a target that has everyone, you're not going to get anyone. So I had to identify with clients that wanted help with their skin and their hair, which came to Birth Organic Life Products, where we provided all natural products and services that enhanced beauty, built confidence, and improved overall health. And we said, your skin is good, we make it better. And I went after skin specifically because everybody on the planet I knew had skin, but I went after people that had certain skin ailments or issues like psoriasis or eczema, or maybe they wanted even toned skin and things like that. You have to identify who your clients are, because if you're going after everyone and saying, well, I make cookies and everyone's my client that likes cookies. Well, what if you went after a specific niche? What if you actually went after a specific type of person? What if you only sold this product to a specific niche? That's what I want to talk to you about in this video. How do you identify who your clients are now that you know that people will pay for your services? Get your pen and paper out. Let's go. Now, also, you want to make sure, right, that you say, well, I got to choose a profitable niche. This is all over online. It has to be profitable, and you'll do all this research on niches. Okay, no. It's just, no. What you want to do is you want to focus on solving problems. I say it all the time. Be an amazing problem solver. You definitely want to do your keyword search, which again is in the academy, because that's something I heard online a lot. A lot of this nomenclature of copywriting and sales pages and keyword and SEO. I'm thinking, like, what is all of this? Google Analytics. But with keyword search, you do segment your audience. So you don't hear me say things like, I'm going after all the entrepreneurs. I say part-time entrepreneurs. And converting passion into profits. Some people come to me that might be in a network marketing, but typically not. Because I'm talking about building your empire, your personal brand, going after your people, build up your own network marketing company. Think about who it is that you want to work with. And again, I say this a lot because I'm finding that most of the people that are getting frustrated online are being barraged with people that truly are not their clients. They're not the people that you're supposed to be serving. If you're getting frustrated and you're overwhelmed and you're not enjoying what you're doing, those aren't the right people. And I had someone contact me a few months ago to speak at an event. They didn't even follow up. And I'm like, okay. Then they contacted me again. And in the client base, I said, these are not my ideal clients. Thank you for the opportunity. Here's who I would recommend. Think about who you want to work with. You're already someplace maybe that you want to take a leap, you want to retire, you want to exit. Why would you then start a company where you start working with people that make you uncomfortable? You have to shift that focus. Identify the problems they have. Again, this is where I'll say research is allowed. A lot of times I say, that's paralysis analysis, but you need to understand the problems they have, but you also need to start. Research products that they're already using and the results they're getting with them, and how can you make what you have better? And then understand the reason behind the problem. So with the segmentation of the audience, when you want to segment them, if you divide them by their interests, then you're going to be able to craft a message that speaks directly to them. Much easier that way to grab their attention. So with an example here, I put skin problems. I'm talking about perceived value. And I remember when I first started selling shea butter, and the shea butter is just liquid gold for your skin, amazing product for your skin. And I needed some, and I started this natural hair journey, so I'm looking for all these natural products, and I knew that I saw it in the Asian store for maybe it was $7 or $8 for half a pound, 8 ounces. And they didn't have it. So I knew they sold it at a flea market. So I told my husband, let's go up to the flea market and get it. And the lady was selling it for $40 a pound. And I was like, wait a minute, how can one sell it for this and another for that? Well, there were people up there that had eczema really bad. One person, they commented and said that like they had alligator skin. People were just lined up. Well, she didn't have to sell it for $10 or $20. She could sell it for whatever she wanted because there was a higher perceived value for it. So I hope that makes sense. There's a higher perceived value for it. So we're not going based on a cost for your product or service. We're going based on the perceived value. If I have skin problems, if my skin is, scaly and it's not looking great, or I have acne and I don't feel confident, then you're helping raise my level of confidence, my sexiness, my hair, things like that. So you want to think about the perceived value, and you can do that with a service as well. Now, again, it's all about shifting your mindset. As a part-time entrepreneur, you're still in the mindset of, as an employee, you go, you get the work done. You don't have to truly be the expert because you have to be the expert in everything. When I was an information security analyst, we had technical reports that needed done, and it just was not my strength. I could go out and do the reports. I could go out and get the work done. I could go out and do the interviews. Amazing communicator. But time for the reports, they'd come back and the person that really enjoyed doing this would just mark up all of our reports. I mean, we took reports that were recycled from the year before that came out back with red marks. You have to shift your mindset as an entrepreneur. You don't have to be great at everything. You want to be great at what you're great at, and you want to outsource the rest. Find someone else to do it. I like this quote by Dan Sullivan, and he simply asks, who is it that you want to be a hero to? So when you're thinking of your ideal client, who is it that you want to be a hero to? And I think about the part-time entrepreneur. And I want to be the champion for the part-time entrepreneur. So, who do you want to be a hero to? We never really think about that question. Yeah, we hear it a lot. Like, well, name someone that's been a hero in your life. Do you realize that you are the hero that God wants to use? That you are the hero that someone is waiting to find within your business efforts, whether it is selling a product, creating a product, distributing a product, or creating an information product. So now that you've identified a profitable niche, or at least how to find one, because again, you might have all of these great ideas, yet will they be profitable? And there's some research that needs to be done, and of course there's a mindset that needs to be shifted. Now I'll tell you, I've been online now at the time of the video here about 5 years, and it was not overnight. There's no overnight success. There's a lot of work and effort that goes into it, yet it's worth it because it's your business. And the best part about being online is you're not waiting for one stream of income. You're looking at ways to create multiple streams of income. You see, when I first started out, I did have physical products, and the physical products grew into having consultants, and the consultants grew into having multiple businesses online, where 5 years later, I have information products, I have consulting, I have membership sites, I have courses all over online on multiple sites, and I have about 13 different streams that bring in money. I actually went on vacation recently, and while I'm on vacation, the money is still coming into the account, and that feels great to do, because typically when you work a job and you ask for time off versus take the time off, you're asking for vacation and you're hoping that you have enough vacation to cover that time frame. Whereas when you're an entrepreneur, even a part-time entrepreneur, you can determine how much money is going to come into your bank account, and you can create the life that you want and the income that you want to earn. You're not capped out. You're breaking those shackles of the 9 to 5. So in the next segment of videos, I'm going to talk to you more about those multiple streams. Again, as a part-time entrepreneur with a full-time career or a full-time job, you have one income. What would happen if you had 6, 7, 8, 9, a dozen different streams of that income coming in? We're going to talk about that in the next